Greetings, everyone. Glad to have you here with us on this Wednesday night edition of the NBA on 2K Sports. With David Aldridge on our sideline, and here with me, Greg Anthony and Steve Smith. This is Kevin Harlan. So a moment now to see the story for him.
And when it comes to his scoring, he's enjoying a fantastic run. He's brought his points per game average up thanks to the work he's done in the past 10, and maybe he's got another big one in store tonight.
Here are the starters for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard out there with Baker. Then there's Parks. Then there's Bell. And it's Ilyasova in at the power forward position. And for Chicago, Frank Kaminsky is out there with Bryant. Then there's John Stockton. And it's Podziemski in at the shooting guard. And we know, Greg, most of the talk coming into this game focused on the front court matchup. A lot of talent in the low post here.
And, you know, a lot of times that means it'll come down to the rebounding battle. Whoever controls the boards will have a big leg up in the physical and mental aspect of this game.
Petrushev can't hit. Here's Lillard, and Damian Lillard with the jam.
And what a spectacular move from Lillard. This rookie is exciting to watch.
A shot by Kaminsky, nobody around. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. Here's Parks, bangs home the trifecta.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from three. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Here's Podziemski. He had 25 points last game and out of bounds as the Bucks gain possession. And a great time to check out the power rankings, see how the teams are stacking up across the league. You look at the Bulls. They're gaining on some of the teams above them, trying hard to crack into that top five.
And you know, for the Bucks, they just understand how good they really are. One of the biggest hurdles is to avoid complacency, though, down the stretch.
Sinks the triple.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
So it's the Bucks now, following the miss by John Stockton from deep. Latrey, and another three for Milwaukee.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
And it's helped them build an early lead. They just need to stay aggressive.
And now the first timeout called here for the Bulls.
Incredible! What a performance, fans. Make some noise for your incredible.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes played.
Oh, my God, they can't buy one. 0 for 4. Sometimes this happens.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Kaminsky finds Bryant. Offensive rebound. Here's Podziemski. And again, Chicago, no good. It's stolen by Kaminsky. And now the fast break. Kaminsky with the ball. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Milwaukee now. They picked up 11 straight. Good on the shot.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. 3-pointers, Stockton, and that one is off. Milwaukee leading by 13. Here's Baker. Hits it from three-point range. Baker's got his third basket of the night.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
Play calling has been fantastic. They've been a step ahead of the defense since the opening tip.
Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Turn your attention to the clock for your Chicago Bulls.
And with the break in the action, here is the 2K leaderboard showing us this month's top passers. Here's Kaminsky. There's a screen by Bryant. And another miss by Chicago. Milwaukee leading by 16. To the left wing. Here's Baker. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Here's Stockton.
Not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Baker with the bucket.
And guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Yeah, the defense has allowed him to get into a rhythm from there, and he's been relentless.
And the basket by Parks.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
They're really on their heels at this point.
Yeah, on both ends of the floor, Kevin. They've lost some confidence along the way.
Kobe, that's for 2. And again, no good by Chicago. Launches a 3. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Here's Stockton. No scoring in this one. They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Rebound, Milwaukee.
To me, there's a fine line between being aggressive and just flat out forcing it. His inability to make shots right now is sinking the ship.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
They built up this huge league with great play at both ends. They're going to love watching film tomorrow.
The free throw drops for Bell. With the majority of the season behind us, GA, what becomes the focus for teams that have postseason aspirations?
Kevin, ideally, this is the time of year that you want to be hitting your stride. So you have to make sure everyone's on the same page and that you're united in the same goal. And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
Chicago with the ball, following the bucket by the Bucks. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Lillard, and Lillard throws it down.
What's phenomenal about Lillard, at this stage, he's already one step ahead of the defense.
A shot by Podziemski, no good. And so it's Milwaukee with it. Pulls it from 20. Baker with the bucket. Baker's got 16 points.
This has been a tremendous quarter for him. Everything he puts up now looks like it's going in.
And so Stockton will bring it up for Chicago. Searching for their first points of the game. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark.
He has gone ice cold this quarter, obviously not helping their cause.
Kobe with it. Lillard picks him up. Fast break, Milwaukee. Here's Baker. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Baker's got 19 points.
He's been a big factor in their offense tonight, making shot after shot.
Here's Stockton. And it's blocked. What a play as he just snatches the shot out of midair.
And at a certain point, you just have to look to someone else to score for you.
And what's your take, guys, on the hustle stats for Milwaukee?
Well, it's tough to score when you're getting stuffed on every attempt. Great job getting the hands up so far, making life difficult on shooters.
And they've also done a great job turning defense into offense tonight, creating turnovers and capitalizing on the other end.
Podziemski's gone 1 of 3 from deep tonight. Here's Baker, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
It just seems like the more he touches it, the more the lead grows.
Knocks it loose. 3-pointer, Stockton. Milwaukee with the rebound. Ilyasova's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Baker, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Jacks up a 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Defensively, they just look out of sync, not closing out on the threes in time.
To halt the run, and it's Stockton getting it to go.
And I love watching Stockton drive it to the rim. Such a crafty player.
Here's Baker, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
Stockton left side. No good on the 3.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And again for 3. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable.
No one near him. And too long on the shot.
Rare for him to get a wide open shot from mid-range and fail to connect.
Baker with the bucket.
Out of their last 5 makes, how about all 5 from long range?
And the Bulls with possession. Outplayed in the previous game on their schedule, losing to the Raptors.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
It looked like there were communication breakdowns all night. Deadly, especially when you're on the road.
Here's Stockton. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Raptors in Toronto.
And then how about the block shots, guys? I mean, just overpowering on the defensive side. Really, he wasn't the intimidator.
Here's Baker, 16 feet away, and another basket for Milwaukee.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Really well done there. Just confident and composed, never in a hurry. How about 5 straight made from the field to start?
Assisted, Ilyasova.
1:53 left in the first quarter of the game. Rebounded by Bell.
And another miss. Whew, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah. And got it! Another basket.
Yet again, he's reached 40 points. He's close to having the 4th most 40-point games in a single season.
Well, we've seen it. He's been on fire all season long. Stockton can't get that one to fall. And so Lillard will bring it up for Milwaukee. They're coming off that win against Philadelphia.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
This was their game plan going.
Again, what an avalanche!
And as he continues to fill it up, guys, he's nearing first place all-time for points in a season.
Yep, historically dominant, GA. He's put them on his back all season long.
And Wilt Chamberlain scoring 4,029 points back in 1962. A whole different era, to be sure, but to surpass that now would be almost inconceivable.
There's 42 seconds left to play here in the first, and he commits the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Substitution for the Bulls.
There's 39 seconds left to play in the first.
Andrew Wiggins. Jaylen Brown.
Here's Petrushev. He's coming off a 13-point game against the Raptors in Toronto.
He was very active on defense, too, recording 3 steals.
Good, he hits again.
50 points for him yet again, and I feel privileged to watch this guy go to work this season.
Now he is pulled even for the second most 50-point games in a single season. What a year it's been for him.
And to match 30 games of 50 points or more in a single season, that's unreal. That was a number that prime Wilt Chamberlain established back in 1963.
Here's Baker. And it's wow, he nails the buzzer beater.
Big-time shot to beat the buzzer there. My goodness.
He had to rush that one a little, but terrific stroke from range.
And so it's Milwaukee with a huge lead at the break. Safe to say there's no catching them today. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. We've got more in store for you right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And for the Bucks guys, what jumps out to you, stats-wise?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part.
He got it again! Sensational!
3 points.
That bucket does it. He's tied the top spot for points in a season.
Well, to call him a force in offense wouldn't do him justice. This has been a season for the ages.
He's climbed the rankings all season, and now he shares a spot at the top. 4,029 points. I still can't believe it. Never thought we'd see.
Connects again.
A day has come that I thought we'd never see. He has done the impossible.
A new record for points in a season. Incredible.
He has broken Wilt Chamberlain's historic mark from 1962. It stood for decades until now.
And the Bucks decide. To take their first time out here. Chicago making a switch here. Donald's checked in. The story from beyond the arc, here's who's leading in that category across the NBA. Damian Lillard, number 1.
He is as automatic as they come from behind the arc, and that shooting ability makes him an option every trip down the floor.
Milwaukee has gotten both of their three-point attempts to go down here in the second quarter. Buries the long-range jumper.
3.
Baker's got 9 points in the quarter.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Chicago calls timeout.
It's the Silver Crew in the 3-1-2. Here's your 3-1-2 crew.
Ryan, you check in for the Bulls.
I had a chance to check out the stats for Ilyasova. The past month has been surreal, averaging 22 points per, 15 rebounds, and 9 assists. But that's just part of the picture. His defensive presence goes beyond the stat sheet.
And also, his defensive performance can be measured by the lack of offensive stats put up against him.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
You know, we're seeing players move further and further back to create space, but that does make it a tougher shot.
Yeah, this looks like a pregame shoot-around with all the threes they're allowing.
In the corner, it's Bryant. No good again that time.
And they just can't find a way to end this thing. Nothing falling right now.
All you see is a lot of frustration. Someone needs to step up and make a play to turn this thing around.
Pass to Walton. Here's the 3. And the Bulls with another miss.
Doesn't register as a block, but he did everything you want defending that shot.
You know what he did? He timed it well and did a good job of contesting without committing the foul.
Petrushev, the pass to Bryant. Brown wide open. He fires. And again, Chicago. No good. Here's Ilyasova. He drains the quick shot. Ilyasova's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And that one's good. Lillard's got 8 points.
And look at how Lillard just stays flexible, ready to adjust around that contact inside.
They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something that works.
And the Bulls with another miss.
Aggressive closeout on a great jump shooter. That's how you defend against the 3.
Baker with the bucket.
From that in-between range, they've been the much better team.
Over to the left wing. Another bucket. Wow.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Here's Petrushev. Still without a basket. The shot by Bryant, no good.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And when you have Lillard stroke, the mid-range is going to be open for you. This rookie can shoot from any distance.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Three-pointers are killing them at this point, and they haven't been able to respond at the other end.
And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
And is it any wonder they're ahead in this game? His perfect night from the field has been the catalyst.
And a wide open look here for Wiggins. His three-pointers off the mark. Here's Baker. What an incredible scoring display he has put on tonight. Good on the triple.
These are big buckets. He's been instrumental in helping them try to close out this game.
It's stolen by Bell. Timeout called, the Bucks.
Away team. Put your hands together and make some noise, fans. You're incredible.
And here we get a chance to check out the story on Giannis Antetokounmpo. The last 10 or so games, he has been remarkable. First in shooting percentage, and he's as good as it gets from three-point land. In fact, the best percentage that we have in the league.
And you're right, he's been the pinnacle of scoring efficiency. Never seems to take a bad shot. That's why he's tops in field goal percentage. Stockton's shot is off.
In this first half, he has really fallen in love with the three. So far, not paying dividends.
Chalk up 2 there.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
Hammering it down. The rookie Antetokounmpo sticking it to the defense.
Here's Stockton. He's got 5. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will retain possession. Let's check out the Eastern Conference standings now that we're in the new year. You look at Milwaukee, earning the first place position with a terrific record. And we've seen them perform splendidly pretty much all season long so far, and they're definitely the team to beat. And, of course, the Bulls just need to take it a game at a time.
Checking out Chicago. This season has been, it's been solid, but they just need to maintain their place in the standings and get 100% prepared here for the postseason.
I don't think they've played their best basketball, so if things do come together for them before the end of the regular season, look out.
Here's Baker, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
It's been a pretty tough stretch for them.
And this will be an important possession. It's really essential. They put a stop to this run, and the best way to do it is by great execution.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldred.
Kevin, thanks very much. Well, the NBA is investing in Africa with the Basketball Africa League. Deputy Commissioner Mark Tatum said right now, in Africa, sports is viewed only as competition, not as a business. What we're trying to demonstrate is that if you invest in sports, with the young, fast-growing population in Africa, there is a huge opportunity for high returns. Kevin?
Yeah, it looks, DA, like a win-win, and we thank you for your report. Here's Baker, and another basket for Milwaukee.
Now, that's an old-school move right there. A good one, too, the fadeaway.
Another steal. Now the Bucks moving it up. Shoots the 3, and another one.
90, a legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. Lets it go with a 3, and another 3 for Milwaukee.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Passes it to Saric, puts up a deep 3. A rebound by Kalaitzakis. Kalaitzakis has got 4 rebounds now tonight, and the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Well, now that they've settled into this game, you can see the offense is firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, the reason why they made the adjustments they needed to make, they are executing.
Steve, there's a whole lot of young talent throughout the NBA, but which players to you stand out above the rest?
Kevin, there's the obvious ones like Luka Doncic, Jason Tatum, SGA, John Moran, and Anthony Edwards. They are consistently growing as players. I am keeping my eye on a guy like Evan Mobley. He could be an all-time great defender.
O'Neal from long range sinks the three-pointer. Shaq's got 8 points.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
To the inside, Bryant. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
2 minutes remaining in the first half.
And it's Allen slamming it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
Turning defense into offense. Every coach talks about it. Perfect example right there.
A shot by Pajemski, no good.
This is the shot they wanted to get. Right guy, right spot, wrong result.
And his athleticism comes through in all kinds of ways. You've got to be nimble to make moves like Giannis.
It's stolen by Antetokounmpo. He kicks it to Allen. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Allen's got 8 points here in this quarter. .114 left to play here in the half. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Antetokounmpo. While we got a moment, let's now show you the teams that have led the NBA in blocks during the past month. The Bulls third.
I mean, I love the interior defense both these teams have been playing. I mean, the shot blocking numbers are off the charts.
Milwaukee making a switch here. Waters is checked in. On defense, Milwaukee. They haven't allowed any points in the second quarter. Here's Baker. Non-stop scoring machine here.
Yeah, good job trying to get a hand in the face, but you've got to be more careful.
This is his first free throw of the game. First one falls for him.
Baker taking 3 shots.
He hits the second from the line. And he makes all 3.
He's in attack mode, drawing contact now, getting to the line, something he didn't do at all in the first quarter.
Stockton with no one around him. And no good, the dry spell continuing for him.
He can't get anything to fall this quarter, and obviously that's dragging the whole team down.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
3 seconds separate the shot clock and game clock. The pass to Baker. Inside. Oh, and Antetokounmpo hammers it in.
Giannis will take on any defender. Nice finish that time.
Tries the spin move. Stockton from outside. No good that time. And so it's Milwaukee, able to put on a show for the ages. They have made it very tough to get a shot off against them. Their defense has been stifling. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks, Kevin. Andrew, they shot the lights out in the first half. What has to change?
Get back. Focus on getting back, guarding your man, and not taking these real.
It starts with a man-on-man challenge. Thank you. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports.
Hello, everybody. Maybe a bit of a surprise in this one, but what a fantastic fantastic first half we witnessed for the Milwaukee Bucks.
Well, they understand what they do well and what this other team doesn't do well. And they're creating matchups to exploit that.
It's what the best teams do. We talk about it being a players' league, but great coaching makes a difference.
All right, and now let's talk about that point guard duel we've seen so far in the first half.
The league is so full of elite point guards. We get to see incredible matchups every night. You can't ignore the skill that both of these guys have shown in the first half.
Yeah, they're trying to one-up each other each time up the floor. This is great to watch.
That'll do it for our show tonight. Thanks for joining us, and we'll send you back to Kevin Harlan for more hoops action.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Here's Waters. Hasn't made one yet. They've got Stockton. Brian is out there with Frank Kaminsky. And it's Petrushev in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Chicago. And here's Stockton. And the call will go against Grayson Allen. That is his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Milwaukee on D. Up top, Kobe. Kaminsky, the pass to Petrushev. 3 on the clock. Allen with the rebound.
High percentage look for him. But bottom line, they're not all going to go down. I don't think the D has an answer for him right now. He is just getting any shot he wants.
A 3 ball. That shot off.
You know, we talk a lot about scoring efficiency. He's displaying the exact opposite.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
What it was, they are getting better shots, which has gotten them into a rhythm, and they're knocking down everything. Starting the half with 3 straight misses. Not how they envisioned this one.
And now here comes Kobe, leading the break, and it's good for 2. Podziemski's got 5.
That was the first make of the half. 1 for 4 now. Let's see if that gets them going.
Antetokounmpo with the bucket.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Bulls have gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming up Milwaukee at the break. 3-pointer from Stockton, rebounded by the Bucks.
Ooh, and this is turning into a slow start here in the second.
Look out! Here he comes!
That was amazing, and look at the elevation.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Chicago's gone 0-2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Podziemski. Allen with the rebound. Allen's got 4 rebounds in this game. O'Neal from long range. And again. Milwaukee with the triple.
And they have come out of halftime in fuego.
And another steal for him.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end. And so here is Chicago. Down low, it's stolen by Allen. Baker in the corner. From past the arc, and a great assist by Allen as that one goes in. Allen's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. They get a hand on it. Nabbing another steal. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease.
And the Bulls with another miss. And so Allen will bring it up now for Milwaukee. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Well, overall, they're the team getting the better looks here in this second half.
For them, the first half was maybe more of a filling out process. Now it's winning time.
And so it's Milwaukee with it. O'Neal. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Shaq's gotten everything to go for him. 5 attempts, 5 makes. Outside, Kobe. Stolen by O'Neal. Here's Waters. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Excellent anticipation from Shaq. He's in the right place at the right time to grab that one and get the break started.
Now the Bulls with it. Pass to Bryant. They could use a bucket. It's deflected. And again, Chicago. No good. There's O'Neal with the 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Bucks.
What I love, and the coaching staff has to love, is the defense. They've really brought the energy with all these blocks we've seen in this one.
And also the hustle showing through with all those steals and not giving much breathing room for the offense to operate.
Here's Podziemski. No good on the triple.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the dunk by O'Neal.
And the big guy is doing big things offensively. O'Neal knows his team counts on him to rack up points.
Chicago has gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. Petrushev can't hit. Here's Waters, and another basket for Milwaukee.
I love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They've came in focused, and they've executed.
Here's Petrushev, and the Bulls with another miss. On offense here, the Bucks. Here's Baker, and he jams it with authority.
And we heard about the scoring of Giannis, but check out his ability to pass it.
And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Brown is checked in for Bryant.
Substitution on the court.
Three-pointer from Stockton. Rebounded by the Bucks. Baker's got rebound number 8 now on the night.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
And I want to see more of that from him. I mean, he's been passing up on his shot more than usual, even though he's hitting the ones that he takes. Not much chance of Stockton missing that opening. He has such great instincts for creating for his teammates.
Antetokounmpo. That's a 2-pointer. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now. Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
To the wing right side, here's Podziemski. And he can't answer back the three-pointer offline. Waters passes to Antetokounmpo for the 3. And Antetokounmpo with the basket on the assist by Antetokounmpo.
He has such a sweet three-point stroke there, and it can really open things up inside because as good as he shoots it, it forces the opposing bigs to have to step out on the perimeter. Oh, that's straight TNT, baby. Explosive.
That was pretty, and he just has that effortless knack for getting inside. Here's Baker. Connects again from distance. He's really sniping him from outside.
Locked in, feeling confident in that three-point shot.
Three-pointer from Stockton. And it's Fontecchio with the rebound. Here's Milwaukee now. Fires it up. And it's another Milwaukee shot right there going in. So it's Chicago now. Three-pointer. The shot by Stockton, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
Now, here's Stockton. 5 points in the game. Stockton can't get that one to fall. Here's Fontecchio. It's good. Fontecchio's got 6 here in this quarter.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
A uncontested shot at the rim, you have to compete at all times.
And the Bulls with another miss. Here's Milwaukee now. Here's Baker. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
In the first half, he got wild and loose from beyond the arc. Now he's hit 3 more since. Remarkable.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Fontecchio, he has 6. Knocks down the 3 ball.
That's the kind of D that you're not going to find success with, guys. They've got to get a hand in the face.
Stockton draws the double. Out to the wing. Here's Podziemski. Misses and the dry spell continues. And it's Antetokounmpo with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Bucks. Yep, it counts.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
A minute 50 left in the third quarter. Stockton the pass to Petrushev. That's good, and a nice assist from Stockton. Stockton's got 4 assists in the game. Milwaukee in total control. Here's Baker, takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
He has taken it upon himself to score the ball as much as possible for his team. He's not looking to pass it right now.
Another steal. Here's the break. Fires from deep. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
And every time you think he can't hit another,
109 left. Play here in the third. Stockton from outside. The shot missing.
Well, he's put up zeros for an entire quarter. Not the way you try to get back into this ball game. I will say this about his shooting stroke. It's pure when he's got it going. Perfect so far this quarter.
Petrushev. Some solid defense from Antetokounmpo.
What I like, he hasn't stopped competing despite the off night. He was able to simply lay it in over the top of the smaller man.
The Bucks shooting their 6th attempt at the charity stripe in the game. And Chicago has possession. Ball's knocked loose, and that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. We've got 33 seconds left here in the third quarter. Bucket is good. Petrushev's got 8 points here in this quarter.
After putting up zeros in the first half, he is making up for it big time now.
Here's Baker. Yeah, another bucket.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA really taking it to the opposition. Bryant gets a wide open look from outside off the mark.
Well, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Milwaukee, they have been excellent at the free throw line here today. A flawless 6 for 6. And so he hits both. From deep three-point land, that shot no good. And so it's Milwaukee enjoying the kind of gigantic lead you almost never see. They've been playing some ferocious defense. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Creating plays for others, it's an art form, but it's also a discipline. fantastic job.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. On the floor for Milwaukee starting the fourth quarter, they've got Parks, Baker out there with Bell, and it's Ilyasova in at the power forward. Baker with the bucket.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
Here's Ilyasova, and Ilyasova throws it down.
You see his length, the explosion, making sure of that one.
Chicago has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Here's Baker. Good, that's another bucket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Now the Bulls with it. Here's Podziemski. And again, Chicago, no good. Shoots a fader. Good, another from three.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. The Bulls have gone 0 of 3 to start the fourth quarter. Kobe sets the pick for Brown, and they double up Brown. It's stolen by Bell. Here's Fontecchio, and another three for Milwaukee.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
From downtown, and another three for Milwaukee.
Yeah, these defenders had better start closing down on shooters.
To the middle, here's Walton. It's tipped. To the wing on the left. And that one's good, Fontecchio. Fontecchio's got 20.
Heavy incoming from beyond the arc, a key part of their initiative this entire fourth quarter.
Interesting approach coming down the stretch, looking to rack up points in chunks.
But the effort's been there for him, just not getting the results. They just won't miss. I mean, this is incredible.
Good shooting can be contagious. You see the confidence running through this team right now.
Screen by Walton to stop the run. It's hauled in by Ilyasova. Ilyasova's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. And Ilyasova throws it down. And now he has a triple-double. 10 points, 10 assists, and 17 rebounds. And it's Walton missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there. Late reaction defensively. He quickly takes advantage, grows their lead.
You can't afford to give him space. Those kinds of mistakes have been the story of... Oh! Yes! Yes!
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Fontecchio, Bryant defending, and that one's good, Fontecchio.
And his stroke has been dead on from the outside. I mean, inside, outside, it just doesn't matter.
For three, Kobe.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. Well, what an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Here's Šarić. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure. That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times. And, boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's Podziemski. It's deflected.
Hard to catch up when you can't hit shots. This is a quarter he liked to forget.
And so Bryant will bring it up for the Chicago Bulls. Looking to get on the board here in the fourth still. Šarić right side. They need this one. Poked loose.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Sharge has got his first bucket in this one.
And how about capitalizing there in close? Saric has the touch to take advantage from just about anywhere. And that's his game. Ignore the D, focus on what you do, and knock down that triple.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
Yeah, they're starting to go in the wrong direction in terms of turnovers. It's slowly becoming a problem.
The Bucks making a switch here. Lillard's checked in. Milwaukee in total control. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points.
Using his height and length there to prevent the second chance opportunity.
Free throw line jump shot. He squares up and sinks it.
And when Stockton gets a look from there, it is more often than not going in.
From deep, Ilyasova gets the three-pointer to fall. Ilyasova's got 11 points in the quarter.
How can you leave this guy that wide open? Please, that's terrible.
Out left to the wing. Here's Petrushev, and it's good off the back of the rim and in.
What a turnaround for him since the half. More aggressive and more effective.
Now Stockton. There's the dish to Brown. Back to Stockton from the arc. Rebounded by the Bucks. Bell, that's a two-pointer. And there are the Bucks with another bucket.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
And here are the Bulls now. Stockton the pass to Petrushev. The three-pointer no good.
Man, at what point do you blame the play calling more than the player? He's really cooking right now. He's having a phenomenal half.
Stockton with it. Launches it. Rebounded by Bell. Going inside. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Really starting to attack on the interior here, showing a much more physical presence here in the second half.
And the Bulls making a change here.
Impeccable from the line since halftime.
Now here's Stockton, guarded closely. Here's Petrushev, lays it up and banks it in.
And no matter what they've tried, the D just has not been able to deny them the ball inside.
Wasted no time on that one. Ilyasova's got 14 points now in the second half. Ilyasova's gone 2 for 2 so far from 3. It's stolen by Bell. Takes it inside.
Ooh, rising and punching it on the young fella. You know he loves having that much of a height advantage. Best chance to get yourself on the highlight reel.
On the wing, Stockton. And stolen by Ilyasova. Lillard with it. Picked up by Kobe. And Lillard throws it down.
And don't sleep on Lillard's ability to elevate, more than capable of taking that one home.
And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Here's Podziemski. And the Bulls with another miss.
Well, another tin cup moment here because he continues to miss shot after shot from three-point range. This is not a fourth quarter he's going to want to remember.
A free throw drops for Bell.
Shooting for the away team, Bell.
And so Bell nails both of them. Chicago with the ball. Stockton looking around. Petrushev gets the bucket. Petrushev's got 7 points here in this quarter.
You know, as ice cold as he was in the first half, that's how hot he has been since the break. No one can match up with him right now.
For 3, Bell. The long distance 3 is buried.
I mean, he hit that shot from the next town over, Kev. What a shot.
The open shot, Stockton. That's tipped.
Chicago foul. Philip Petrushev. Third personal foul. Third team foul.
Hey, good hit, man. Good hit.
This has been a one-sided affair.
Yeah, they've done a nice job of extending their lead.
And the out-of-bounds violation is going to be reviewed. Coach has issued the coach's challenge to get it analyzed further.
And this is the exact type of play that I think is perfect for a review. Coach,
the previous play is under review.
Hard to definitively determine the out-of-bounds call.
And depending on what point in the game it is, boy, it can have a huge impact on the game. So many games coming down to just one possession. The
ruling on the floor is confirmed.
So we just got word from the NBA Replay Center via the official courtside administrator, and the original call will stand for the out-of-bounds violation.
And some people might argue, hey, we're stopping the game, but this uses up a timeout, so that's technically already a break that could happen, regardless of the call staying the same.
And here's Stockton. Dishes to Kobe. Rebounded by Bell. Pass to Baker. The shot's good.
A great feed, and that assist gives him a triple-double. You got to love that kind of player, able to get it done in just about every facet.
And so Stockton will bring it up for the Bulls. For three, that one doesn't drop.
And the truth is, I've been there. He's trying to find the rhythm on his shot. He feels like he's close, and that's why he keeps shooting.
Tremendous effort getting the steal, then getting the ball up the court.
You know what? We see this time and time again. Turnovers lead to a break, and then points at the other end.
1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Three-pointer from Stockton. The rebound by the Bucks. Lillard's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Timeout called, the Bucks. They're ahead. We've got 1:23 left to play in the final quarter.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Milwaukee.
A beautiful pass doesn't always get you on the highlight reels, but there were some spectacular dishes in this game.
You know what? It was a team that was in sync and just trusted one another to take the right shots.
And on the year, looking at their record, this game will make it 49 wins.
And once they polish off this win, they'll be one more victory away from sweeping the season series.
Lillard outside. The three. Tries again. Parks battles through traffic and lays it in.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
And guess what? It's going to be a fun flight home. Total team effort. Big win on the road.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Three-pointers. Stockton. Rebounded by the Bucks. Bell dishes to Ilyasova. 7-second difference, shot and game clock. Bell's shot is good.
Taking no chances, they go on one last run to seal the deal.
Not messing around at all. They were focused, relentless, and they got the job done.
To the middle, here's Bryant. And he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. Lillard, the pass to Baker. John Stockton with the rebound. And the Bulls with another miss. So no problem for Milwaukee as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Kevin, thanks. Damian, this team is on a roll and finding ways to win. What would you say about how you're...
I mean, it just shows growth. Our team is getting better every day. In practice, we play close attention in film, and I think we've just been locked in over this whole win streak, and we've been able to transfer it to the games.
I know you want to keep it going, man, so congrats on the W. Kevin, back to you.
Much appreciated, David. And that about wraps it up. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for tuning in. And now...